what song is you? Well, thank you for the question. Thank you for your comment. And I would turn that question back to you. What song is you? Welcome to the kitchen show. Hello, Esther. Craig Ventresco and I play every day a discrete set here in our kitchen in San Francisco. And we live stream it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook is right over there. Instagram is right over there. YouTube's right over there. And TikTok is right over there. We go on every day at 8 p.m. except Fridays and Sundays. That is 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time minus 7 this time of year as we are in Pacific Daylight Savings Time. Craig Francesco. Hello, Steve. Hello, Katie. Ooh, in Alameda. That's cool. Hello, Chrissy. Words of happiness from Craig Ventresco and Meredith Axelrod in the form of wonderful music. Thank you. Hello, John. Craig Ventresco and I play thousands of songs from the 1890s through the 1930s, and that's how we are able to perform a discrete set of music every day. We've done over 1,500 shows, and we started this in the beginning of the pandemic when all our gigs were canceled. We went online busking, and we've been doing it ever since, and thanks to support from viewers like you, we've been able to do this show for 5 years and counting. Actually, 5.5 years and counting. Fantastic. Cat Harold 8. Fantastic. Thumbs up. Heart smiley. Thank you. I can't read your usernames because the phone's so far away.
Those two songs, first one was Anona, and the next one was Laughing Water.
Laughing Water. So, yeah, what's going on in my guitar? I thought there was a pick in it. It sounds really buzzy, huh? So odd.
Sounds good.
This is a matter for investigation later.
Hi, Jim. Glad you're here. Hi, Chuckles.
One must assume you like airports. I bet you don't like airports. I mean, you know what it is? You know, airports are actually kind of nice big open spaces, and they're generally quiet.
They are.
Low stimulation environments, which I really do appreciate. Still, flying is a nightmare, huh? I mean, it's like so uncomfortable.
Laughing Water. Who wrote it and when?
Isn't that a great song?
Frederick Hager wrote it in 1904. I think it was 1904. And I think Anona was also written right around then. Anona was written by,
is that it?
What's her name? Margaret Woodrow Wilson? Is that right? No, wait. Not Margaret Woodrow. What's the name of, it was McKinley's niece or something like that? I can't remember. John Coles can clue me into that.
Can I ask you, is this Laughing Water? Do 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 do. Yeah, that's a nice tune. Yeah, I like it. That's Laughing Water. All right. Love that song, Louise, by Leo Kettle.
Vivian Gray. Thank you,
know.
John. That was going to drive me nuts. Yeah, Vivian Gray. Thank you.
We can do Louise. But,
all right. What are we playing?
Honey, baby, you look so happy to me. And I'm wondering what the reason may be. You know what? That's too low. Sorry. Honey, baby, you look so happy to me. And I'm wondering what the reason may be. Oh, you hide it somehow. I can understand now. But the reason is it's so easy to see. You show it when I hug you and when I squeeze you and when I please you and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it that much. When I kiss you and when I tell you your lips are thrilling to touch. You don't like it, no, you don't like it that much. When I whisper sweet nothings in your ear, you love it, you smile, and then you sigh, contented when I press you and I caress you, and I love it to touch. You don't like it, no, you don't like it that much. Honey, baby, your eyes, they sparkle like dew. There's a secret in them I wish that I knew. Though they beg me to guess, there's no need to confess. I can tell it by simply looking at you. You show it when I hold you and I enfold you, and when I scold you and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it that much. When I phone you to say I'm lonely, to see you only and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it that much. When I was the sweet nothings in your ear, you love it, you sigh and cuddle near, contented when I pet you and say you betcha, I'm glad I met you and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it that much. and I enfold ya, and when I scold ya and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it, not much. When they phone you to say I'm lonely, I'd see you only and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it, not much. When I whisper sweet, nothing's in your ear, you'll love it, you sigh and cuddle near, contented. When I pet ya and say you betcha, I'm glad I met ya and such. You don't like it, no, you don't like it, not much. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Kale Hyundai 8. I can't read your usernames. Kale Hyundai 8 shared this live. Thank you, Kale Hyundai. Love it. Thank you, Cup and a Ting. What's that?
Dope.
Oh. Did y'all play? Sorry. Did y'all play from something about West Virginia? I can't read that. I can't read very far. You know what I mean? It's like the device has to be so far away because it's vertical. You want me in my shadow? Sure, we can do that. Craig doesn't like my creepy shoe. It gets very, very close to his leg when we play. Alright. Ah, it's Shades of Night Are Falling. Shades. You know, I really want to do it in B flat. Shades of night are falling in a room. Is it Wednesday? Where are you? It is Wednesday, Kat, and we are in San Francisco. Shades of night are falling and I'm lonely, standing on the corner feeling blue. Sweethearts out for fun, pass me one by one. Guess I'll wind up like I always do, with only me and my shadow, all alone and feeling blue. Me and my shadow, not a soul to tell our troubles to. And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stair. We never knock, 'cause no one is there. Just me and my shadow, all alone and feeling blue. When the sun sets on the far horizon and the parlor lamps begin to glow, Jim and Jack and John put their slippers on. They're all set, but we're all on the go. So lonely, me and my shadow, all alone the avenue. Me and my shadow, not a soul to tell our troubles to. And when it's 12 o'clock, we climb the stair. We never knock, 'cause no one is there but me and beautiful, Meredith. Thank you, M. Ark. Thank you. Hi, Lenny. Do you know Nicole Porter? Yeah, we do.
No use crying, it's over now. No use trying to start a row. Don't feel sorry for me. Really, I ain't craving sympathy. Gee, if I should die before I wake, what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. Life is short and I got no friends, but what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. There's just one place I can see, and that's the river for me. But I got no boat and I can't float, but what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. I once have had. Say what good is the part when I ain't get no kisses in the dark? Gee, let it rain and let it pour, but what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. And if it ain't gonna rain no more, what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. She wanted me to reduce, and I starved myself for weeks like a goose. But I'll eat potatoes and get fat, what do I care? 'Cause my sweetie turned me down. Pass me those potatoes. I don't care. Wise men say that the world might end, but what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. I got no family, I got no friends. What do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. There's just one place I can see, and that's the river for me. I ain't got no boat and I can't float, but what do I care? What do I care? My sweetie turned me down. Play it again. such a terrible rage. I think I'm gonna go on the stage. 'Cause my sweetie turned me down. I don't care, I don't care, 'cause my sweetie turned me down.
Thank you, Sean. Let's do you want to do It Won't Be Long Before He Belongs to Me? This is a very typical 20s pop song from the late 20s. I'm in love, just running wild. I don't know what I'm doing now. See those two eyes of blue, look at that smile. Tomorrow is the day, and by the way, say, how do you like my baby? Hey, hey, look at that baby. Won't be long before he belongs to me. How would you like to pet him? There's not a chance to get him. Won't be long before he belongs to me. This modern brother, his sister, any other, if I could hang around the family tree. They all said yes, yes, go on and do it. I guess there's nothing to it. Won't be long before he belongs to me. One more day and I'll say goodbye, boys. I'm gonna do that little thing. He said yes, I'll confess, I got the joys. Today's my lucky day. And by the way, say, how do you like my baby? Hey, hey, look at that baby. Won't be long before he belongs to me. How would you like to pet him? Well, there's not a chance to get him. Won't be long before he belongs to me. His brother, his sister, any other, if I could hang around the family tree. They all said yes, yes, go on and do it. I guess there's nothing to it. Won't be long before he belongs to me. How do you like my baby? Hey, hey, look at that baby. Won't be long before he belongs to me. How would you like to pet him? There's not a chance to get him. Won't be long before he belongs to me. But mother, his sister, and other, if I could hang around my family tree. They all said yes, yes, go on and do it. Well, I guess there's nothing to it. Won't be long before he belongs to me. Won't be long before he belongs to me. Oh my God, Leonie Evans is commenting, listening in the Redwoods. I can't read it from here. I think that's what it says.
Hi,
Wow,
Leonie.
what's up? She was on our show a few days ago. It was the greatest. I love you. I think you're so great.
Girls, be careful nowadays when you meet a boy. He'll make love to you and say that you're his pride and joy. You'll build castles in the air, as for his talk you fall. You think you're hearing wedding bells, but they're cowbells and that's all. They're cowbells, just cowbells, when he says that he loves but you. They're cowbells, when he says that he'll be true. And when he sighs, I love your eyes, you're such a sweet little thing. You're the first girl that I've ever kissed. Oh, listen, listen to the cowbells ring, those cowbells, never let them make you fall. When he says, dear, I promise you, when you're married, I'll support your mama too. That isn't only cowbells, it's the whole cow and all. That's cowbells, just cowbells. Girlies say they hate the par. They're cowbells, just cowbells, when they say they're afraid of the dark. Beneath the trees a boy says, please, let's kiss, why all this delay? She says, I'm not that kind of a gal, but if the trees could only talk, they'd say that's cowbells, just cowbells. They will make a fool of you. And in the parlor, if she sighs, please turn down the light because it hurts my eyes. That isn't only cowbells, it's the cow's husband too.
I need help.
People say they'll drink no more, but that's cowbells, just cowbells. There are more drunks now than before, and now and then, though all the men say liquor isn't for sale, well, you can smell the stuff and then you call their bluff, but they'll say they're drinking ginger ale. That's cowbells, never let them make you fall. If some real nice bootlegging gent says his gin is only 99%, that's not only cowbells, but it's wood alcohol.
This is beautiful. Thank you, John. More cowbell. Haha. Is that a xylophone? No. I think it says your name's Peanut. I can't read the usernames from this distance, but it's basically a xylophone. Yeah. I mean, it's a vibraphone. It's got metal keys that ring and ring, but it doesn't have a motor. So it's kind of something between a xylophone and a vibraphone. Wow, thank you. That was awesome. Thank you. I can't read your usernames. Blingo? The Red? Any Django Reinhardt? Yeah, tons of that. Xylophone is wood? I think xylophone has wood keys, yeah. I don't even know. I don't know. Keep playing. Thanks, David. Want to do Honey Bunch or say that you were teasing me or what? What do you want to do?
I think it's fun. Honey Bunch.
All right. It's a bad key. Just see, hon, what you've done, sweetest one beneath the sun. You stole into my heart. I can't eat, I can't sleep. You're so sweet, can't be beat. You've won me from the start. And I bless the day you came my way. Say, Honey Bunch, you know how much I love you. Honey Bunch, I'm always thinking of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter-pat. When I touch your ruby lips, your kisses thrill me through and through. You're the sweetest in the land. When I hold your little hand, it's grand. Oh, Honey Bunch, I've got a hunch you love me too. Honey Bunch, you know how much I love you. Honey Bunch, I'm always thinking of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter, 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 pat. Honey Bunch, you know how much your kisses thrill me through and through. You are the sweetest in the land, and when I hold your hand, it's grand. Oh, Honey Bunch, I've got a hunch you love me too. Gosh, oh gee, goodness me, honey bee, can't you see you will be with the charms? I feel great, I can't wait till the date. You're my mate, you cuddle in my arms. And before you go, you must know, oh, Honey Bunch, you know how much I love you. Honey Bunch, you know I'm dreaming of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter, pitter, pat. Honey Bunch, you know the ruby lips. Kisses bring me through and through. When you hold your hand, it's grand, and when I hold your hand, it's grand. Oh, Honey Bunch, I've got a hunch, bring me through. Honey Bunch, you know how much I love you. Honey Bunch, I'm always dreaming of you. And when you look at me like that, my little heart goes pitter, 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 pat. Honey Bunch, you ruby lips, they thrill me through and through. You're the sweetest in the land, and when you feel my little hand, it's grand. Oh, Honey Bunch, I've got a hunch you love me too.
Hey, thank you for requesting stuff. We're only playing a few more minutes. So
Big Rock Candy Mountain. Thank you. Are
Big
you the
Rock
same
Candy
person that?
Mountain is a really good request.
Thank you, Fish. I think it says
we have
Fish
to
played,
learn
and somebody
that.
says Nick.
It's one of those songs
Plays
I've heard for years, but I've never memorized it.
Big Rock
It's a
Candy
great
Mountain.
song.
Yeah, I could almost do it, but it's like the form is a little bit. It's not that predictable. You know, unless you've heard it a few times. I've heard it a few times, but
I've heard it a few million times, but I just can't remember it well enough to rattle off all the
Big
lyrics.
Rock Candy Mountain.
Give us a few days, and then we'll do a better version of
Do do
it.
do boop 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 boop. Play it in a minor key. Heh.
Let's see. Here's the Riverboat Shuffle.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I'll tell you later.
Riverboat Shuffle.
Somebody said, you guys are rockabillies.
We love you guys. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with more music. I saw requests from
I love
you guys.
rockabilly music.
We got Judy's request for a song from a cotton field. John requested something. I saw some other stuff. We will do that stuff, but not tonight because we're done for the night. Love you guys lots. If any of you enjoyed the music and are moved to send us a tip, we are playing on a donation basis. Meredith can explain all that. But I think I just pretty much did. We're trying to keep this show moving, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for your ongoing support. I mean, you know, I realize how how special it is that we can do this and have you guys and have this community. And as I'm posting these videos, like I'm posting these like daily videos and trying to like play the game of like becoming like, what is it, like being in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? And the people, like, we are so grateful that we don't rely on corporate revenue, is what I'm trying to say. Is that we're not, you know what I mean? We don't have big numbers in the music industry, but
Speak for yourself.
the thing is, though, it's like we're not relying on, you know, even if we had like thousands and thousands of like whatever numbers, views or plays or whatever it is, we're not relying on these like, we're not relying on ad revenue from YouTube or the typical structure. I need to say this in a more succinct way. I have to think it through. But I'm so grateful for is that we put, you guys support us directly, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say thank you. And it's so special. Corporate revenue will give you business. Steve. Right on. Anyway, so we have our PayPal, Venmo, and a P.O. box. And thank you so much for your direct support of the network. We love you so much. Like, even, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you bought our music on online platforms, like, we'd rather you steal it because we wouldn't make any money off of that. Like, we have no financial, like, we have nothing to gain financially. You know what I mean? It takes millions and millions and millions and millions of plays to, like, make any income from that. So we are like, can Craig play a little louder? You know, the microphone's behind his guitar is the thing. Like, I need to put a longer gooseneck on it. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is thank you so much. And we don't rely on the structure where it's like the owner of YouTube, you know, is the one who is enriched by the content on YouTube. If we're relying on that, that's what I'm trying to say. Or the owner of Spotify is enriched by, you know, whoever buys our music on these platforms. Except we are so grateful to you that we've been able to like do this because of your ongoing support, because you guys support us directly, and that's very, very special, and we don't take it for granted. We're really thankful. What are you playing, Craig?
I just want to explain. I always play while Meredith is talking. I'm just accompanying her. I'm not trying to overpower her. Sorry.
He's lying.
I'm not trying to let. We've been doing this show a long time. I was playing this song. Now I ask you, what would you do? Dum ba dum bum bum. I think I could remember it. was late and she was lonely, and she begged for sympathy only. Now I ask you, what would you do in a case like that? If your head was on your shoulder and she kept getting bolder and bolder. Now I ask you, what would you do with a girl like that? Do you think you could resist her? Would you think you wouldn't have kissed her? You think you'd treat her like a sister? Come on, be honest, mister. Did you think she turns the light out? Would you grab your hat and get right out? Now I ask you, what would you do? That's what I did do. I didn't want to do what I did, but I did, and now what can I do? I better take a trip on a ship, take a trip to China or Peru. I knew the moment that she began what it was leading to. It might have happened to any man, it might have happened to you. It was late and she was lonely, and she was begging for sympathy only. Now I ask you, what would you do in a case like that? And if her head was on her shoulder and she was getting bolder and bolder, now I ask you, what would you do in a case like that? Do you think you could resist her? Do you think you wouldn't have kissed her? Or would you treat her like a sister, huh? Come on, be honest, mister. If you saw her turn the light out, would you grab your hat and get right out? Now I ask you, what would you do? That's what I did too. If you saw her turn the light out, would you grab your hat and get right out?
Yeah, Judy, you got it. It's what would you do? Thanks, David P. You want to see us live? Where do you live? Because we're playing live in New Hampshire on August 9th. So if you can make it to Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, you can see us live on August 9th. We rarely do live shows, but like we like to, we'll do them. Best reason to have TikTok. Thank you.
Bye, you guys. Thanks.
Oh, you're in New
listening.
Mexico. We have listeners in New Mexico. Thanks, David. Okay. Yeah. Thanks to everybody. Yeah. If you tip on PayPal, don't enable purchase protection. That's the thing, because there ain't no purchase to protect, and they take a fee for purchase protection. It's like insurance that they're selling. But thank you so much for your support. Bye, everyone. We'll see you. Yeah, careful ending.